Oh, welcome back to my channel. We got another show. Um, Future Game Show. Summer Showcase. So, I was thinking, like yesterday, I thought of doing a drinking game while watching this one. Thing is, I got a bit drunk before yesterday's stream, and then I got way more drunk during the stream while watching Summer Game Fest. And I decided no, I don't feel good enough around alcohol this weekend. Who knows about tomorrow? Tomorrow we'll get Xbox Game Showcase, NPC Gamer Show. So maybe I'll come back with alcohol, but I'm not sure. We'll see. A lot of drinking is scheduled for me next week. I don't want to be an alcoholic. But enough about real life. What the hell? Why am I? What is this shit? What's in the bottom of my screen? Why is it here? Gosh. So we still got 4 minutes. I don't know what to expect. It's not the biggest show. Obviously, all the biggest games are in Summer Game Fest, PlayStation State of Play, and Xbox Game Showcase. But, I mean, there's indie games, but like bigger indie games here. There's smaller, bigger indie games, but there's also some bigger budget non-indie games too in the show, from what I remember. Like even last year we showed Civilization 7. So that means something. It's one of the bigger shows, definitely. We'll see what good will show. I feel like there's always at least few games that I fall in love with after seeing them here. So even though my neck hurts all day a bit, I don't know, I'm a weird person. Drinking, like for other people, if they drink too much, their head hurts or stomach problems, anything like that. No, not for me. That never happens. Instead, I have neck pain, back pain. How? And why? Okay, but enough about that. So yeah, 3 minutes, and so basically the show is there's like female and male hosts, and they're both kind of famous voice actors. They voiced famous video game characters. They say joke that's 90% of the time not funny, and then they show 1, 2 or 3 games, and that's the cycle that we repeat until the show is over. And it's a 90-minute show, so it's not that long. Still, most of the time you're watching games, and I don't know, it's fine. I never had anything bad to say about Future Game Show. I don't know what else to say. I need games. Started with only 5 minutes left, and every single show starts 1 minute after the scheduled time. What the hell? Because it's 59 already. Yeah. But wait, I'm not watching live? Oh, just 2 seconds behind. I don't know. Before we begin, thank you for taking the time to watch a Future Game Show. So I saw that most people watch the show on IGN. That's where the most viewers are. 5 minutes before the show, or 7, there were like 70,000 watching on IGN. That's good. How many people are watching on official? 15,000, okay. Wait, I didn't read this yet. The Future Game Show Summer Showcase, hosted by Laura Bailey. She's here like almost every year. Best female video game voice actress ever. She's best known for Abby Anderson from Last of Us Part 2. I've heard her in like 100 games. And Matthew Mercer, best known for Vincent Valentine's role in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I haven't played that one yet. They will highlight the most exciting games on the horizon. Yeah, trailers from upcoming AAA and indie studios. I love this combo. I feel like only Future Game Show does this combo. No, I mean, there's like equal parts indie and AAA. Because other shows have more AAA games or more indie games, and this one has like perfect combo. Featuring more than 40 games, including the new trailer for Supermassive Games, Directive 8020. I'm excited about that one. Looks really cool space horror game. An interview with Mafia World Country developer, my most anticipated game of this year. A new trailer for Crystal Theater of Idols. From Blumhouse Games. They're great at horror movies. At developing, making, creating horror movies. And whatever. Be live. Okay. If they show something super surprising and awesome, I feel like my neck pain will go away. That's the cure I need. All trailers will be available in their native resolutions. That's directive.
Please welcome your hosts, Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hello, everyone,
Oh, no, it's
and
fine.
welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Laura Bailey, though you probably know me best as Abby Anderson in The Last of Us Part 2, or as one of the cast members from Critical Role.
Indeed. And I'm Matt Mercer, the man behind many video game chaos merchants, such as Like a Dragon's Mad Dog Majima and Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom. But if it's a Thursday night, I also moonlight as Critical Role's debonair dungeon master, where Laura tries her best to test the very limits of my abilities and sanity.
And you love it. But we're here today joining forces for a very different reason. Exclusive
No
video
closed
game
caption.
trailers, and lots of them.
Indeed, and like a whole bunch of world premieres, deep dives, and developer presentations. It's frankly an irresponsible amount of video game news that will be beamed directly into your brains for the next 90 minutes, so buckle up.
Don't make it sound so scary. This is gonna be fun. Just keep in mind that if you want to wish list any of the cool games in today's show, then you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
Indeed. And once
I
the show's
will.
over, there'll be
I'll go
plenty of
after the
follow-up
show.
coverage on
I always,
GamesRadar.com,
after show
where
ends,
Future
I
Game
instantly
Show
go
will
to
be-
their
Well, I
Steam
think that's
store
all of the
page
housekeeping out of the way.
and
So let's
wishlist
kick
their
things off
games.
with our very first
Well, ones that I like.
world premiere.
Because I forget names. We see so many games during the shows. I forget the names. Okay. It's world premiere, a game we haven't seen yet.
Pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
But they showed Directive 8020.
We gonna find out.
I never seen single trailer.
Okay.
This can't be it.
Just wanted to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin.
This is Star Wars we've been waiting for. What? Who? I don't know those studios.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
So it's an action game.
In Yelloda. They never look up.
It's a third-person shooter?
Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Oh, please tell me this is not another extraction shooter. I want single-player games.
The bird up high shall be thine eye.
Because it looks like something that's Team versus Team.
What the hell happened here?
Or maybe not, I don't know.
Hey, buddy.
Wait, what? Oh, The Expanse! I just played through first game. Through The Expanse Telltale game like 3 weeks ago. It was really good. And this one's
Can I just stop breathing?
And that one was adventure game. This one's a third-person shooter. Okay, okay, I like this. I never read the books, I never watched the show. So it's weird how I started with the game. But now I understand the world and this one looks really cool to me.
What a way to start the show!
Yep.
The Expanse Osiris Reborn is an action RPG crafted in Unreal Engine 5, where you can immerse yourself.
What a great
in
way
the
to start
universe
the
of
show.
beloved TV series.
Oh, that's a
Make
world
sure it's on your
premiere.
wish list.
Love it.
Pretty awesome. And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi.
Hey
for
guys, I have to
fantasy
do
in the
one
process.
thing.
So let's take a look.
Why is nothing working right now? But yeah, that was a great start of the show. Great game to start with. Okay, now everything works. Be good.
Swear by my father's oath
Wait a second. Be good.
to protect the wards is to protect.
Oh, what is
our
this?
people. And if it claims our lives,
Okay, it's a third-person game.
for the sake of the many.
Because it looked like transition. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's a third-person game.
What do you swear by today?
The only one that matters is my brother. And I will kill the people who took him from me.
Ooh. Yeah, I like this, I like this. I already like the show more than future game show. 2 out of 2. First 2 games, and I like both of them. Whoa. Who's making this? I'm getting Shadow of Mordor vibes a bit.
Take my hand!
I hear not the clamor of conquerors. The pestilence must be purged.
Oh. Look at that combat! Is-
Father was right.
Is it a co-op? Is it a co-op game?
The wards are breaking. And should we fail, it may spell another end.
This is some new franchise. Echoes of an End. And this summer! And it's from Deep Silver. They can cook good stuff sometimes.
We're thrilled to reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this
Yeah,
year.
it's a single-player game.
Stop there.
And it looked
Another
awesome.
world premiere.
It's important to note that
Another
this is
world
a
premiere.
look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
What? But yeah, first 2 games, love them. Is this Blair Witch? It's not. It doesn't look like it. I know that there is a lot of Lovecraftian first-person horror games now in development, but haven't seen anything Lovecraftian in this one yet. So I'd rather see pre-alpha early gameplay with, you know, bugs and glitches instead of just cinematic trailer. It's like every horror game ever. Please show more gameplay, because you showed nothing. It's so weird. We showed gameplay that had nothing. And now we're showing an intro into a gameplay? I understood nothing. Okay, I'll have to check its store page. Maybe I'll understand more later. Because we showed nothing. They showed guy walking in the forest with flashlight, and then they
isolated
said
cabin in
few
the woods.
sentences.
What could possibly go wrong? That was your first look at Whispers in the Fog.
It's a
Shit trailer.
psychological horror game from a supremely talented solo developer. Be sure to
Oh,
give
it's
it a
made by
watch
one
list if you
guy.
like what you
Okay.
And next
I'll
up, we've got a
definitely check
trailer
its
for
store
an
page.
Open world action RPG based on the beloved anime, The Seven Deadly Sins. Let's check it out.
7 Deadly Sins, I never heard that. Oh, what? It's like Attack on Titan in that one part. What the hell? That's a pig. Ugliest pig I've ever seen. Netmarble. Isn't Netmarble known as a shit company?
The
I don't know.
Seven Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC. and
Just when I
PS5,
see
but you can pre-register
studio
now at
name that starts with net,
sevenorigin.netmarble.com.
Okay,
I
it's
don't
time
expect
to learn
good
about
stuff.
what's coming in
They mostly
season
make
7
phone
of
games
free-to-play
and
destructive
games I don't
shooter,
care
The
about.
Finals.
The finals! I just played the finals right before the stream, and now I'm seeing the finals. Season 7, it's coming like after 4 days. Oh, this is perfect timing. They're gonna show what's gonna appear in new season. It's perfect for me. I just got addicted like 2 days ago to the finals.
Where have you been? Then just stick around.
And not that you need any more reasons, but
What?
it's time to move on and talk about hurdling, a
What?
shepherd simulator with a whole lot of soul.
That was not
Let's
the end
find
of the
out when you
trailer.
can get your hands on it.
Something broke. Something happened. It wasn't supposed to be like that. It feels like in the middle of the trailer they stopped because they showed nothing. Feature game show? You screwed up. That's an interesting idea. You hurdling animals? I never seen game like this. I've seen stuff like this in other games. I hated when I had to move animals in Red Dead Redemption. You know, cows. Cattle, I mean. I hated that. I don't know. No opinion. Not my type of game.
Hurdling launches later this year, but you can try guiding those adorable calicorns right now by downloading the demo, which is out now on Steam. What's next, Laura?
Sleep Awake, which is anything but cute. It's a first-person psychedelic thriller that explores the realm between slumber and death.
Okay.
This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Thicke of Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer
Spec Ops, the line person working on this, okay. Now I'm excited. Spec Ops, the line is one of the best third-person games ever. One of the best third-person shooters I ever played. Must not sleep. Oh, so this is the game from Blumhouse Games. Okay. Then this must be good. You just said that it's a game from one of the Spec Ops The Line developers, and I'm like, okay, I'm sold. I don't need anything else.
You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you? This is all perfectly natural.
Ooh, I like it. This looks awesome.
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost.
Give me your idea.
Cool. I'm sold. I already like this show more than Summer Game Fest.
Sleep Awake is
And
coming
we've only
soon,
seen, what,
so
6
drop it on
games?
your wish lists.
I
We've
loved
got a
3 of
developer
them.
presentation for Eric Sohn, The Stolen Dream, up next. It's a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
Oh, isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so. No.
He doesn't look younger than Laura.
Must find her
He's a life god.
before he does.
Wait, that can...
XCOM
Oh.
is a game
I thought that was
set
the end of
in
the trailer.
fantasy version of the early 1900s, and it has a Scandinavian theme style to it. I would describe it as a stealth puzzle game with a very strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable characters that you switch between, and they have their own special abilities that you need to use together to kind of solve situations and puzzles in a kind of
So is it like
interlaced
Plague
way
Tale,
where
but third
everyone's
person?
involved.
It's in this
Plague
setting
Tale is one of the
of
best games I've ever
Scandinavian
played.
nature, which not only
It's not- it's
resonates
not
with
like
me, but
it,
with the rest
but
of the
I
world,
see
because it's so
similarities.
unique. It's always nice to see something new that people can relate to.
So I've worked a lot with like lighting and 3D rendering, cinematic lighting, stuff like that. So Anders showed me a rendering of one of the movies. It just floored me. I thought it was so beautiful. Then he said, okay, so Theo, what I want from you is I want you to make this look even better.
We play tested the game a lot, and what people usually say is that it feels like I'm playing a movie, but in a great way.
Yeah, I
Video
already saw 3 games
is
that I'm
based
definitely
on
wishlisting.
The idea that
And gonna
if you
follow
have
the
the
release
right
dates.
mix of people, then perhaps a really small team can still make
And
something
currently I'm
that's
liking the show
actually
more
pretty
than
cool.
How is
Summer
this
Game
made
Fest.
by 16 people? Like, why is this quality so high?
A little now and then I sit down in the couch and I just enjoy a fresh build.
so
The
sad.
story just gets to perform. You're just drawn right in.
That was the saddest
as you're
person
playing.
I've seen this week.
I'm really excited for players to just discover this world. Eric's Home is coming to Xbox,
Yeah.
PlayStation,
But-
Steam, and Epic Game Store. And
I
we
mean,
have an exclusive
if we
trailer
get...
that
We
we're
always
about to
get
show
some
you that will
Wars
reveal
shows.
the, release
Weird
date.
how
I
one of
hope
those
you enjoy
Wars shows turned out to be Summer Game Fest this year. But I expect big things from Xbox Game Showcase tomorrow. Like, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of bangers. PC Gamer Show, we might see few cool games that you're gonna want to play too. Well, me and Myers. Especially if they show Blade. And I'm pretty sure they will. Because Arcane is not making anything else. Unless they're doing it in secret. Yeah, Painkiller, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on PC Gamer Show. It could be here too. Painkiller could show up here too. It's very possible. Like, we might get another trailer on the show and then some gameplay on PC Gamer Show. That's my guess. I like how this looks. Not my type of game, but overall, just the whole style. Looks good. Also, cutscenes look awesome. For a small studio.
Thank you so much to our friends at River End Games for that window into the world of Eric's Home. It's coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 on July 15th.
So go wish
Next
list it
month.
on Steam or
Next
the
month.
Epic Game Store. All right, now we've got a new trailer for a cel-shaded shooter with gameplay inspired by the Stalker series. Here's the latest trailer for The Explorator.
What? Inspired by Stalker? Well, it looks nothing like Stalker. How is this Stalker? How can this be inspired by Stalker? Maybe there's different Stalker. Maybe he said different word. Maybe gameplay is similar, you know, just with cel-shaded graphics. Because I mean, name of the game is Explorator. That is similar to Stalker. The names. Okay. This turned to... this trailer just went dark. Okay, and we got anomalies, like in Stalker. That's not gameplay I expected. Okay, but maybe gameplay has similarities to Stalker. It can be bright and shiny, but it can also be dark. Also, there's anomalies. And maybe, you know, surviving in this game is similar as in Stalker. I'll check out its page. Also, it's already available in early access, but still. Huh.
The Explorator is launching into early access today, so go check it out on Steam and support the developers on the road to launch.
Constance is up next, a Metroidvania where you wield the power of a paintbrush to escape a decaying inner world.
Live into my interests.
You can't fight with paintbrush? How dare you? Like, I know almost none of the companies that we show the games of, but they're still good games. And like, I knew companies that showed their games on Summer Game Fest, and I didn't care about the games themselves. This reminds me of something. I feel like I played something similar on Xbox 360. Looked interesting.
Constance is coming to PC on November 24th, but there's a demo available on Steam if you want to go give it a go after the show.
Those of you who have tuned in before will know that during the Every Future Game Show, we create a trio of deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games. Our ones to watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the summer showcase is Titan Quest II.
Oh, Titan Quest 2.
2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic.
I played first one a bit.
And the good news is,
it was old game from
Let's dig into
2005.
details with the help of Grimlore Games.
From THQ was first one. Yeah, this one's gonna be cool. This is an RPG to watch out for, as it's gonna make you addicted.
Titan Quest 2 is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself.
It reminds me of Dungeon Siege. I was such a huge fan of first two Dungeon Siege games.
Which are from Titan Quest 1. Greek mythology also has become very much part of pop culture
Microsoft?
in the last 2 decades. Some
Wait.
other games have had great success with
Who
this, and
owns
we
Dungeon
thought that
Siege?
We have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest 2, you'll be
Whoever
playing
does,
as
make
a
new one.
rather unknown
I feel like
human
third one was
character. You're not
from
really a hero yet. You're
Square?
honestly just
Makes no sense.
training to
I don't
be
know.
a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta.
First two, I
used
think,
to
were
be a
PC game. I
priestess
mean,
of
Microsoft
Nemesis,
games.
As you'll find out later, you will
I don't
build
know.
up your own worth over time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest 2 is very much a classic ARPG. But we've got our own twists in there with like the mastery system, for example, where you merge two.
I know it's
masters
coming out
into
this
one
year.
Instead of just
But
being
when?
different classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between.
Oh yeah, and
the two
first
masters,
game
these
has
synergies,
a really
and
good
make the
remake.
best use of them possible. From there, you can take your character in multiple directions. The mixed classes is something we support quite a lot, actually. But the core fantasies of just a tanky warrior, of course you're gonna have that. You can take your character in many directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable, so each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip
looks
into your
so
skill.
beautiful.
This is our little innovation.
Gameplay
in
and the
this space.
graphics.
We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because
As you're good people.
don't believe in that form of monetization in general. We will be doing
Me neither.
additional DLCs, however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters.
DLC is good.
more content
Well, it
available,
depends on the
bosses,
DLC,
resource
obviously,
area.
because some are just
history
skins. Who cares? I hate those, but like there are games that people love, and you know they wanna
looking for a summer
get more from that experience and explore the world further, get more out of your game. So I don't know. I kind of love DLCs from some companies, but microtransactions, hate them. Always did.
Titan Quest 2 is coming soon, and you can wishlist it
Who the
on
hell is
Steam
that?
or the Epic Games Store.
Nolan.
Legendary actor Yuri Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What are you doing here?
Hey guys.
I thought he said famous actor. Yeah, this is the guy who voiced Spider-Man.
Then I heard
He was host of the show last year or 2 years ago. Recently.
Okay, well, I mean, since you're already here, why don't you take the next trailer? Right?
I mean, if that's okay with you guys, you know.
No, it's great. Work your magic. We'll just be over here.
All right. Well, get ready, folks, because it's time for another world premiere. This one's a follow-up to a beloved puzzle adventure that launched back in 2020.
Puzzle. It's a puzzle game.
I have seen.
Oh, is that Escape Academy?
Should be forgotten.
Oh, it can be. What is it? It's Escape Academy too. Yeah. I never played first one. Because I would just get so angry while trying to solve puzzles.
And madness. But the world is changing. Some now search for answers in the far reaches of the world. For shocking secrets.
I think they have also co-op.
Dizzying marvels.
I think first Escape Academy you could do a 2-player co-op.
For there lies upon this world of man a mocking and incredible shadow
What?
out of time.
Call of Elder Gods? Okay, I'm stupid. So how does Escape Academy
Call
look?
of the Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then, you know, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
All right, catch you later.
Bye,
I gotta
Yuri.
wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming, man. Bye. See you, bye.
We only paid enough for Yuri to be here
Make sure there's no
just
other
for one game.
actors hiding on set. We'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
Maybe Nolan North's gonna come
I'll
out.
stay here.
He's been on the show before.
3 bio cores. How hard could it be?
Okay, what is this?
Hard.
It's a PvPvE. Looks like the finals. Nah, well, same type of game? Nah, it's not.
Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish lists ASAP.
The show broke.
Wandering the lot.
It's second time the show broke today. Look, we just went back to the past.
Yeah, Matt.
We've seen this
Classic.
Anyway.
a minute ago, or 2 minutes.
Wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming.
I like the game we're showing here, but this is the second time the show broke.
Okay,
What?
So while I go make sure
They
there's
just
no
cut
other
in
voice actors
there.
hiding on set,
What?
we'll throw it
Like
out to some
15
back-to-back
minutes they
trailers.
cut
I'll stay here.
in the middle of the finals trailer,
Bio cores.
and now they
How hard
just,
could it be?
while showing this game, just went back to the past a minute ago. What? What the hell is happening? This is the Ascendant. They showed it. They showed the whole trailer.
It's like capture the flag on crack.
Please don't break the show again. They didn't.
Welcome to Veil of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG
That was
with a
terrible.
roguelike twist. You play as Ash, a shipwrecked castaway with no memories and a big-ass sword.
Let's see if I remember how to use it.
5 years after a bloody civil war, you wake up trapped on a mysterious island filled with monsters, cultists, and a whole lot of zombies.
Suffice to say, this whole island is a madhouse.
Combat in Vale of the Witch is built for hardcore tactics fans.
This is boring to me. I don't care about games like this.
Small party.
I need fast-paced games. I have no patience. I have no patience in anything.
To stand a chance,
Especially video games.
Each ally's unique kit. Frontliner Marco, glass cannon caster Laurent, or backstabbing cutthroat Emilio. All your abilities work on a cooldown, so you'll have to think smart and learn to juggle. You can also level up and unlock new skills right in the middle of battle. Surrounding this rock-solid core is a branching roguelike structure focused on skill in the face of unpredictable challenges. Face off against cool bosses.
Burn! Beacon of the dead!
Get your shit wrecked. Then head back to town, where you can unlock upgrades, chat with allies, craft equipment, and more. And if you're real nasty, take on trial mode for bigger challenges and better rewards. Fight.
Like the song.
Die. Rise again, stronger, then come back and conquer. Lost Eidolons, Vale of the Witch. Early access available now.
No, that's a name for a
Coming
game.
soon to Xbox, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
What the hell is Eidolon? So many unknown companies for me. Oh, it's Popucom! What? What the hell is this? Popucom? It's a 4-player puzzle action something? Or it's 2-player? It's no, it's 4. What the hell is this? Did somebody put something in my water? Why am I seeing this? No. I refuse to play this.
Can anyone hear me?
This is what I want. Firefighters! We're back! And it's 4-player co-op. Ooh, I like that view for a firefighting game. I never in my life played co-op firefighting game. I know there's at least few, at least one. But look at this. I can see this being really fun.
Heroes. The world is full of them. Sons and
This is
daughters
worst show ever.
with too much bravery and not enough wisdom.
This is worst show ever. This is third time it broke.
But what is a hero without a princess to
Yeah, everybody can't understand what's happening. Time loop.
Nothing. That's where you come in.
Yeah, because this is third time the show broke. In 30 minutes.
Everything is as it should
It broke for a third time in 30 minutes. Worst show ever, from technical standpoint. Because we're showing legit good games. I like a lot of them, but what the hell is happening?
The book is titled Hellgates Anew, Your First Ritual Sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of a demon inside of a skeleton is a touch more tricky than you might imagine.
And it broke again. And now we're seeing this game again. I never seen show so bad. What? Somebody is gonna get fired for this, and they deserve to be. Well, maybe, I don't know. Look! I can't watch this shit.
Dragons dismay.
I never seen anything like this.
That's where you come in.
Yay! Is this the firefighting game?
And arcane affairs,
No, it's the game we've seen.
should be for the hero's arrival.
Inside this cave, you'll find a necromancer who, according to our reports, is a complete and utter embarrassment to the story.
I've seen this.
Titled Hellgates Anew, your first ritual sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of
Are we gonna cut back to the firefighting game in 5 seconds?
tricky than you might imagine.
Please.
We, the members of the
Please. I dare you.
Enchanted Settlements, hereby announce a strike, effective immediately. It's the inspector, here with their cushy job and their clipboard that decides if we have to do more work.
A dragon attack?
I really wanted to see more of that firefighting game. It looked so fun.
Story without a good hero at its helm. With one unsanctimonious swing, you lop his head off. It hardly felt good, but incompetent evil is still evil. We are happy to welcome you, our newest agent to the cause. Wish
What?
list the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs today.
Oh, that's one for the critters. The Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming.
No, but show that firefighting
And
game
something
again.
Completely different. This one's for the fans of shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
Shooting and anime? Okay. Oh! I would drink for those. Wait, was that Team Waifu? Look, she has all the cool weapons. And more. So is it Counter-Strike for anime enjoyers? I wanna see. And the physics. Okay, I wanna see how gameplay works. Yeah, show me more. Look, it broke again.
Hero at its helm. With one unsanctimonious swing, you lop his head off. It hardly felt good, but
I can't.
evil is still
I
evil.
can't. This 90-minute show is gonna turn into 3 hours because they just keep showing same stuff.
Happy to welcome you.
How?
Our newest agent to the cause.
How does this
Wish list
keep
the Bureau of
breaking?
Fantastical and Arcane Affairs today.
And it breaks every single time on some game that I'm
The Bureau of
enjoying.
Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming later this year.
And now for something completely different.
Yeah, let's show the boob
This one's
physics
for the
again,
fans of
please.
shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
And now we're gonna see same stuff again. I saw this. Look! This is unwatchable. This is unwatchable.
Waifu Tactical Force is a 3v3 anime shooter coming soon to PC, but you can jump into the open playtest on Steam after the show.
No.
Now we've got a trailer for an action platformer inspired by the ancient art of paper folding. Let's take a look
Paper Mario?
at Hirogami.
Okami? Show me new Okami. I feel like it's gonna break again during this trailer. I have a feeling. I loved that first Paper Mario game on N64. I was mind blown first time I played it. One of the best Mario games I ever played. And I never played any other Paper Mario. I don't know. I never had GameCube. And I'm too lazy to play on emulator. No, but I wanna see more of a firefighting game. They didn't show the whole trailer.
Hirogami is coming to PC and PS5 on
It didn't break. I can't believe
Fold
it.
it into your wish lists on Steam and the Epic Game Store. And check out the
Because
free
we
demo,
just
which
keep
is
breaking
available
on a game that games that I'm
Okay,
interested
time
to
for
see.
an update on Eve Frontier. This is CCP Games' Spacebound Survival MMO.
I never played any Eve games, or Star Citizen, or Elite Dangerous. I never played any
Frontier
games like
is
that.
An invitation for everyone that have had the idea in their brain to make a game. And often the best way to make a game is to start and modify an existing game. We have now
Oh yeah,
created
and the
an
Eve
MMO
games are
service
made
modding
by
platform,
company
and we offer an invitation to you
from
to come and
Iceland.
build with us. You can build tools, you can build worlds.
Can you
can do
believe
so
that?
many things.
A country
This is
that
a
doesn't
great
even
way
have
to
million
start your
people.
Game development adventure.
They made
by sort of
Eve
playing
Online.
around in the amazing survival space horror sandbox we have created. When we made Eve Online, we very much wanted to make a sandbox experience where most of the things and the infrastructure in the game would actually be built by players. But we did build quite a bit of it ourselves. Seeing what
I feel like
emerged
Eve
from
games
especially when it
are
comes to the
what
third-party
Star
development
Citizen
ecosystem,
developers want to be,
we could actually
want to
give
make.
a lot more agency
But we
to
can't.
players to make their
$800 million
so as we go through this
later,
process of stripping down to a survival game,
people are saying that
we are, on
Eve
the
is
other
still
hand,
better.
building up an amazing modding platform. Basically, what Eve Frontier enables third-party developers is to mod the actual server, creating additional software that both read and writes the world state. And that, I think, will enable something truly astounding that has never been seen before. But this is very much inspired by the third-party ecosystem that is developed around Eve Online. We are basically supercharging that with the smart assemblies and the modding platform were built into Frontier.
Show
And what we have
me
seen
new
so far in the
trailers.
various hackathons and events,
Show
and
me
what we've just
trailers
seen in
that
the sort of builder community
for
overall
games
absolutely delivers on
that we haven't
vision
seen
in
yet.
spades.
I need world premieres, please. The show started so well with world premieres. We've seen good games later
Founder
too, but
access for Eve Frontier is
it was just
available
such a
now.
great way
You
to
can
start.
head to
And then the show broke like
evefrontier.com
5
to
times.
Jump in and find out more. What's up next, Laura?
We have a brand new trailer for Formula Legends, an arcade racing game that covers the history of motorsport.
I feel like this is gonna be like Mario Kart, but with formulas. It doesn't look like Mario Kart. So basically it's same like other Formula games, except like all of them, or at least most of them, are simulations, and this one's arcade. I'd prefer arcade Formula game.
Formula Legends is racing towards release on PC and consoles, but you can play the demo now on Steam and also wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store. But for now, let's keep it rolling with our Ones to Play section, which is a future game show staple. It's a
What's the
montage
first
of
one?
exciting games that you can
What
play
is the game on the
Steam
left?
right after the show.
So, if you like what you're
What's
looking
the game
at,
on the
don't
left?
hesitate to download a demo and
Looks
dig in.
something Resident Evil like.
First up is Catastrophe. This is an action roguelike where you play as a kitty abducted by aliens and repel enemies with your trusty sidekick, the Star Cursor. Players can mod Polo's abilities to settle on a unique playstyle and pick their route through a series of interstellar environments.
Next
Oh,
up,
it was
we've got
Phase
Phase
Zero.
Zero,
I think I saw it in one of the shows.
Immersive pre-rendered environments.
I like games that are like those original Resident Evils.
Tango with monsters to make it out alive.
Or what about Bloodgrounds? It's a gladiatorial roguelike with a city builder twist. You'll recruit, train, and command a crew of warriors in strategic turn-based battles, then develop a coastal city in the interim. Carve your name into the annals of history and spill buckets of blood in the process.
Last but not least, we've got How to Escape Lost Submarine. With one player on PC or console and the other using a mobile companion app, you'll
interesting.
communicate and collaborate to complete puzzles
Oh,
and stop
okay, so
the
that's
outbreak
different.
of war. No pressure.
One person. It's 2-player co-op.
That
One
was
on
a
PC, other on
once-in-a-while
mobile.
montage. Be sure to follow up on anything that
I wonder if there were games like that
Keep on
before.
sailing with another exclusive trailer for a naval combat simulator set in the late 18th century.
Naval Warfare, is that the name? Is this the...
Every voyage begins with a plan.
What was that shitty Ubisoft ship game? And I'm not talking about Assassin's Creed. Whatever it was. This is better already.
On parchment.
And I saw nothing.
Or downfall. It is in our nature to conquer what others fear.
Is Jack Sparrow in this game?
Dishonor, fame and fortune. The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels, but in the stories we bring back and the legend we become.
But it's not a strategy game. So I want to see gameplay.
Our final destination. So we chart our next course.
I don't know, I'm getting feeling like we're watching a new Civilizations game. It's not, I know, but the trailer feels so similar.
And life is
Civilization, boats, The Reckoning. No gameplay. Ahoy!
Join
matey.
the crew today on Kickstarter.
I wanted gameplay. I don't know how this is gonna work.
Check out the funding drive for Ahoy at ahoy.gg/Kickstarter. And you can also wishlist the game on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
The Spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies and hello to our disembodied voices.
What Matt means to say with that gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
That's what I meant. Flickshot Rogues is a turn-based strategy roguelike where you trade tactical trick shots for devastating damage. Across a constantly shifting cartoon peninsula,
I've seen this game in one of the
explosive
shows this year,
combos and commit
this
to
summer.
game-changing upgrades. It's coming to PC later this year. You can try it for yourself ahead of time by checking out the free demo on Steam.
Now let's take a look at Under Par Golf Architect,
Ooh.
an all-in-one simulator where
You make your
build
golf
terrain,
courses.
create world-class courses, and then try them out firsthand, as well as placing the green and
Remember all the fun of playing golf? Well, forget about it, because you're not gonna play golf. You're gonna watch other people play golf.
But you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
Ascend to Zero is up next. It's a hack-and-slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To
That was
help with
human?
Unfortunate predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks and topple voxel monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming soon to PC, But in the
out the funding drive for
No!
boy.gg/kickstarter.
This is 6th time.
Wishlist the game on Steam or
Oh my god, this show is gonna take forever because it's 6th time. It's broke. It broke.
corporeal bodies and hello to our disembodied voices.
what Matt means.
I'll just go to sleep now.
Gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on stage.
It's gonna
once
take
we
few
come to some
minutes
super cool games.
until we get back to where we were before.
Flickshot Rogues is a
No.
turn-based strategy roguelike where you trade tactical trick shots for devastating damage. Across a constantly shifting cartoon peninsula, players will trigger explosive combos and commit to game-changing upgrades. It's coming to PC later this year, but you can try it for yourself ahead of time by checking out the free demo.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Now let's take a
If
look
they
at
just keep
Underwater
showing
Golf
same
Architect,
footage again and
an
again.
all-in-one simulator where you mold terrain to create world-class courses and then try them out firsthand. As well as placing the green and obstacles between, you'll manage staff, budgets, and customers on your way to crafting a golfer's
Why does
dream.
Mayor care
It's
about
coming
my
soon
golf
to
course?
PC and consoles.
Shut
And
up,
you can
Mayor.
wishlist it now on
It's my
Steam
golf
or the
course.
Epic Game Store.
Ascend to Zero is up next. It's a hack-and-slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To help with that unfortunate predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks and topple voxel monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming soon to PC, but in the meantime, you can check out the free demo on Steam and drop it onto your wish lists.
Okay, we're back.
Or how about Animal Crossing? This is a cozy cooperative town building game.
It's
where
so
you play as
cozy
two
and wholesome.
adorable critters in mech suits. Players will use their industrial-grade opposable thumbs.
Damn, I'd love to put
scavenge
my
the
dog
landscape for
in a mech
materials
suit.
and establish a community of cute creatures. Animal Kind is coming
Oh,
soon to PC.
I almost said it's
But
like
head to
Animal
the
Crossing
Steam
in a
page.
way.
You can sign up for the alpha playtest, which is arriving in July.
Next up is Don't Wake the Beast, but the developers have sent over an intricate overview, so I'll sit this one out.
Hi, my name is Timek. I'm the game designer and producer behind Don't Wake the Beast. Don't Wake the Beast is a stealth roguelike in which your goal is to steal as many treasures as possible and run away from the beast. The tricky part is that
Cool.
each treasure has its weight, and the more you
Cool.
pick up, the more noise you generate.
That's
But
also a
when you
great
fail,
idea.
There's always another run. My game will feature 4 biomes, all with unique mechanics and beasts. It's scheduled to release in 2026.
We're rounding things out with Worship, a cultist simulator where you try your best to
Oh.
bring about the end.
Everybody needs to learn about cults.
Inspired by Pikmin, this
So we know which ones to join and
multiplayer
which ones
roguelike
not.
tasks you with performing blood rites and recruiting followers to please the old ones. It's coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it on Steam.
That was our Spotlight montage. We hope you enjoyed the Summer Showcase selection. Laura?
Oh, it's time for an update on Scum, the survival shooter with poop mechanics.
What?
Not as in like they're bad.
We've been
no.
making
Just like you have to manage
Scum
bowel
for
movements
10
in your
years
life.
now.
Oh, I might actually learn something. I love video
At least. And it's not
18.
even out of early access yet, I think. All the real negative reviews. I always found this game interesting, and I never tried it. I'd rather buy WinRare. Killed by indestructible robots. Oh, wow. That's a nice golf. Nobody wants to micromanage their poop. Yeah, you do poop in this game. Everybody laughed at that. Truly a game for masochists. Oh, you can increase your penis size. Penis sliders are a new low for society and gaming. Penis slider is what we need in real life. Game's trash, don't buy it. Cool trailer. And it's only coming out fully in June. I feel like we've been making this game for 10 years.
Inspired reviews have grabbed your attention, then we're here to help.
Yep, you can head to the link on screen right now for a chance to win one of 100 keys for Scum 1.0.
And if you're not one of the lucky winners, then you'll just have to jump in with the rest of us when it launches on June 17th.
Now, our next game is a squad-based survival shooter where you dodge deadly dinosaurs.
Oh, we've
Here's
seen
the latest
this.
trailer for Deathground.
When? Where? In one of the shows this year. I saw it.
Deadly dinos are on the loose in Deathground.
Was it Tiny Build Showcase?
Or in a squad of up to 4 players. You must do
Maybe?
everything you can to survive in these dinosaur-infested abandoned
They
cities.
showed Dinosaur game, but I don't remember if it was this one.
Hi, we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Deathground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike
Utah?
velociraptors, which are much smaller, they
As
measure
in
around
city?
7 feet tall. I'm about 5'3", so that's a pretty menacing height comparison for me.
We've spent most of our development time taming them, and it's been a huge challenge because...
How do you get something that size with that tail to behave all in multiplayer?
Exactly. Of course, there'll be other dinosaurs for you to deal with. The #1 culprit for causing chaos is the Compsognathus.
Oh, I like how dinosaurs look in this.
What might look like a decent hiding space for you as players...
Is this like Phasmophobia but with dinosaurs? I need it.
The terror in territory.
As for other species, you may spot the Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Triceratops roaming around in the background.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Wait, so you don't fight them?
There are multiple maps and missions that will be playable at launch. Mission Command, the single-player tutorial and introduction level.
Geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything so you can restart.
Yeah, so you have to... No, you do fight.
Which has become
So you do fight, but...
and it is in need of some weeding.
I feel like it's just for stunning. You mostly run away and hide.
Where you'll have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs. You know, for science.
Each mission is replayable and is an important piece of the puzzle. Each detail or collectible that you come across will help you unlock the lore and discover the truth about the disastrous events of the past.
Deathground is launching on Steam Early Access this year. Keep a lookout for our roadmap.
It looks interesting. So, this is not the Tiny Build one. Tiny Build one, you just murder every single dinosaur.
Later this year.
This
Keep
is
an
more
eye
of a
out for
stealth
more
game.
news on that front.
I am refusing to acknowledge that pun, so let's move on with our second Ones to Watch deep dive, shall we? Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell is Us.
Oh, Hell is Us looks amazing. It's one of my most anticipated games of this year. And it's coming out this year. In September, maybe? And there's demo.
My name is Jonathan Jacques Belated.
I don't know if that demo's good.
Creative director and executive art director.
It must be.
Here at Rogue
I'm sure it is.
So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
Hell is Us
It is
looks
set in
amazing.
Media. It's a rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things happening. You play Remy. He was born there. Yeah, he was raised in a foster system in Canada, and he's going back basically to find answers.
This thing that games do now, contemporary games, where the adventuring is just, if you think about it, the exploration and the discovery, they're only there by theme. You had just been following marker after marker, and until the last marker is over your actual thing you needed to find. Almost all the variables connected to the exploration and connected to your discovery are given to you on a silver platter. So we look at it kind of like the inverse in our game because we got rid of all these things.
I remember chatting with John about the old Zelda games, how it was straightforward and like you had just enough to know where to go, but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what people tell us, right?
I love it. Game looks awesome.
Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs and they're literally going to tell you a clue, right? So Rebecca and Jova, when she kind of hints you where the Owen convoy, the direction that it took, she says, I don't know where they went exactly.
So
but
game
I know
doesn't
the
give you
road
much.
goes behind
You
the
have to
monument.
find out
She
about
says
stuff
you can
yourself.
See them from here, and as you're talking to her, behind her, quite far, you see some peculiar monument-looking thing. You're like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that if I go, and then you go there and you see the road that turns, and it's maybe the convoy did come here. I think that's kind of very unique, and it works really, really well. Like any game, especially a game of almost 40 hours, sometimes it works better than others. No game is absolutely perfect, but it's very much it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery. Yeah.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
Of course, we can't talk about Hell is Us without talking about our monsters. And the enemies, the limbic entities, are physical manifestations of human emotions, of human negative emotions. What is an emotion?
I'm definitely gonna play this.
Who knows? So we had many iterations.
As soon
ended
as
up with these
possible.
Kind of like fractally, geometrically thingies, you know. So we have grief, ecstasy, terror, and rage. So the Hollow Walker represents a bit. It's just a husk. That's why we call it the Hollow Walker. And it's a bit like a facsimile of a human being who's felt this very strong negative emotion. And then they look like that.
Combat looks pretty
they
good.
tried a lot of things, and they ended up.
It's
looking
not
like
just
this.
combat that I care about in this game. It's the whole
So you'll be
atmosphere
able to play Hell Is Us on September 4th,
and exploration.
2025.
Seems
on
so cool.
Xbox,
Yeah, and this September.
X and
I
S,
remember well.
5, and obviously PC.
Wishlist it now because Hell Is Us is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th.
Hell is
All right.
coming.
I think we're due another world premiere, don't you? This one's an action-adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real phone call. Hello? Hi.
Hey Laura, hey Matt. I'm super excited to be back on the Future Game Show where I belong, and you are doing a fantastic job.
I think she was host last year?
This is when I was
No,
hosting.
she wasn't.
If you
Maybe
straight
2 years
again-
ago.
Oh, this is live, isn't it? Oh, so yeah, New Tales reached out, and I am officially in their game. Actually, seeing you just reminded me, they're looking for a killer writer who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time. Hey, Jazz.
Just show the game.
I've got a really cool gig. Want to join me in a game? If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura will be on board too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be in a game with you, but only if you're coming to the D&D group next week because our party could really use a barbarian.
All right.
Are we gonna see the game or
Brilliant.
not?
That was easy. So let's check out exactly what we're getting ourselves into.
That was worthless. I just saw 2 minutes of worthless content. What? Game looks weird. But pretty interesting. I kinda like this. But where do the voice actors come in? Where are they in this game? Interesting.
That's right, we're joining Samantha Bayard, yes, Karlach herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bhullar in Fading Echo, coming to PCs and consoles next year.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Game Store. Go, 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 go!
We got another block of back-to-back trailers up next. Let's dig in.
Show that firefighting game again. I wanna see it again, I need more.
We have been blessed to live in times of peace, but our city is not without its enemies.
Ooh,
The demons above
a remake?
and the beasts below.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's do this.
You're going to be bishops too?
Through Sheo, all things are possible.
I have no idea. Oh, which games remake this is? Maybe I don't know original at all.
We recruit from the finest soldiers in the church, and still, 1 out of every 3 bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
Ooh, turn-based but has blocking.
We gave you those.
Remind me of best game I played this year. Clair Obscur. Oh, it's made. Oh, it's from Poland. I always like Poland content. Yay, shoot 'em up! Shoot 'em up! I haven't seen shoot 'em up in forever. This must be a platformer, right? Or not? It's a third-person game. Top-down. Right? Oh. Oh, it's different than what I expected. No, it's your life simulator. It does look pretty fun. Even if it's not my type of game. That's a real game? That doesn't look like something I would have seen in my life. Joe and Mac? What the hell is Joe and Mac? There is no way it's an actual old game. Right? I know about all of these games. I don't. Uncensored and with new features. Show me the uncensored stuff. Ooh, I can imagine some uncensored stuff there. Joe and Mac, when were they released? Which year was that? Early 90s? Joe and Mac. Yeah, it was for SNES in 91
Future Game Show Steam page.
and called Caveman Ninja.
With that out of the way, it's time for a spine-tingling closer look at the next game from the minds behind Until Dawn.
Directive 8020
Yes.
is about a deep space.
I'm excited about this one. Also, one of my most anticipated games of this year.
To find out more.
Yes, please. I played almost all of the Supermassive games from that anthology. I just haven't played The Devil in Me or what it's called, the newest one. I heard it's not good. But I played every other one. Man of Medan, that one set in Witch Town, and that Afghanistan Sand one. I don't remember names. So this is first game of the new season. They said they improved everything. Show me. Wait! Wasn't that the actress from Fast and Furious too?
We need urgent assistance. Please. Help us.
They showed nothing. They don't need to show me anything. I know what kind of game it's gonna be.
Hey, I'm Will Doyle. creative director on Directive 8020, and I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've
Nice
added
shot.
for the first time in a Dark Pictures game. Turning Points is a new narrative system which allows you to go back and change the outcome of your choices.
What?
As with all our games,
How is that
Directive
special?
8020 has a branching story with multiple endings.
That's the main feature we need to care about. You can go back and change your choice. I can just... If I don't like my choice, I can just Alt and F4 and
decisions that you've made.
change my
With Turning Points, you can
choice.
rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out. By the same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your decisions, there's also a survivor mode setting that prevents you from rewinding, but still lets you view the decision tree. Turning Points will be available both digitally and physically for all copies of the game from when you start your very first mission.
Yeah, I'm interested in this one. Space horror is always fun, and when it's made by people who know what they're doing,
to rewind and change
I love
your
it.
choices to see the consequences in each branching path.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025, and if it's not on your wish list already, go fix that.
It's
Our
in
next
my
game is just as scary,
imaginary
but for
wish list.
entirely different reasons. Cairn is a death-defying climbing simulator with a
Oh, I've seen
meticulous
this
control scheme.
a few
Here's the
times
game
already.
to tell you more.
During last month's
Cairn
one of the
is what we call a
showcases.
survival climber.
I've seen
The
it
goal is
recently.
to climb a mountain
This week, I think.
and reach a
Yeah.
summit no one has ever
It looks
completed.
pretty interesting.
You can climb almost anywhere, and the climbing mechanics are highly realistic. You'll need to carefully manage your balance and stamina. Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt. For the first time, we are also showing what it's like to climb at high altitudes. When you get up there, you'll face ice walls.
To me, this looks like a
Use
top
ice
quality
axes
climbing
and
game.
spikes. But don't think you can just jam your tools into the
And I said this before when I saw this
Ice
game.
climbing is precise.
Last year I played a game called Jusan.
For cracks
I
and
loved it.
edges to get a
Best
smooth
climbing game I ever played.
Cairn's realistic
Can
climbing
this
system also supports
be better
mixed
for me
climbing.
than Jusan?
That means you can have one hand on the
I
rock
don't know,
and the
I don't
other
know.
using a nice tool. It's up to you to read the rock face and choose the most strategic route to the top. Cairn is coming up on PlayStation 5 and Steam later this year. You can already give it a try in the demo available on PC and PS5.
This one also made by
Cairn is
French
coming to
developers,
PlayStation
just like
and PC
Jusan.
later this year, and you can also check out a free demo on both platforms after the show. What's next, Matt?
We're mixing things up with a double bill of trailers. Here are two great games from our friends at Quali.
Is this Thief? Thief but new but old? Yeah, Quali's been doing a lot of stuff lately. Oh, look at that butt! Is this like... Yeah, another Resident Evil like. But you're playing as a girl that looks like Jill Valentine, but with her butt showing. What the hell? What is she wearing? I want to see person who made decision to give her those clothes. We need clothes that just show everything about her butt, except for the butthole. Everything else, except for butthole. Why? Yeah, and especially with those point of views. Oh, cool. It looks pretty interesting. Ground Zero, yeah, I'm interested. And not just because I saw her butt everywhere, but just the whole gameplay looks interesting. I like these games that are like old Resident Evils. This one looked interesting, like Thief. Well, no, it's not like Thief at all. That kicking, after I saw that kicking, I just felt like I was watching Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. You can kick everything, and that's what matters. But this game feels so slow. How can a game that has kicking feel so slow? It's slowest action game I've ever seen. I want one with the bot. Ground Zero. Oh! What the hell is this?
Hella is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so give it a wish list on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Moving swiftly on, it's time for a look at Ludo.
What?
This is a psychological
Why we
thriller
didn't see
where
Hella?
protagonists
That was
are trapped
interesting.
inside their own home, and we're about to find out when you can play it.
Okay. I love horror games. And I just watched Conjuring yesterday. To show me some horror.
And what isn't? Do you trust what you see? What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong?
You've quit your job.
Like a trick.
Okay. Luto. I'm interested. Good stuff. It's coming out next month. So maybe there is a gameplay trailer. Because it's coming out next month. But I like what I saw.
Ludo is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox. In the meantime, you can wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and
Yes.
this next reveal arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
Is it you, Matt?
Hello everyone. I'm excited to
Yeah, I've seen this guy before.
Game Show 2025.
Shuhei Yoshida. I remember his name.
There are so many amazing
He's important.
games coming out.
I don't
and I'm
remember
very
because of
happy
what.
that I have a bit more time to play them these days. As many of you know, I have been a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time, and I'm honored to present this
What?
new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
Reach. Okay. Oh, it's first person climbing game. Oh no, it's VR game. VR climbing game? No, they showed nothing. YouTube is experiencing technical streaming issues. We have alternative feeds on Twitch and FGS YouTube if issue persists. They're telling me this now.
PC,
After
PS5,
stream
and
broke
Xbox.
like
In the
8
meantime,
times.
you can wishlist it on Steam or the
What's
Epic
wrong
Game
with you?
Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
Oh, now we're watching same thing that I just saw.
Hello everyone. I'm excited to be a part of Future Game Show 2025. There are so many amazing
I'm
games
not
coming
switching
out, and I'm very happy that
channels
I have a bit
or
more time to play them
you know websites now.
As
It's
many
too
of
late.
you know,
The show is
I
nearing
have
the
been
end.
a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time.
It looks like
and
AI.
I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest,
I'm not watching this. I just
shall
saw it.
see you
I just saw
on
it.
the
I
show
refuse to
floor
watch it
at
now.
the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
It looks interesting. Well, they showed nothing. Okay, now we're showing stuff. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, VR climbing game. I'm interested. Oh, and it has combat. This looks fun.
To the annoyance of the Duck Detective, he is joined by a new partner in solving crime, Freddy the Crocodile. Work together to unravel the truth and
What?
nibble on the crumbs of justice. Right now, we're working on a simplified Chinese language update that is coming out later this year.
We're very excited for you to play. The game is out on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and Series XS, and PlayStation 5. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Are those bread slices?
Duck Detective.
The ghost of glamping!
Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping, has already waddled its way onto PC and consoles, so go check it out if you haven't already.
Okay, we've had plenty of exciting premises so far, but how about a rhythm roguelike from the maestros behind Patapon?
Ooh, Patapon. Patapon's coming out for PC. Patapon 1 and 2. Replay. Because Patapon games were always Nintendo exclusives. And now, for the first time, they're coming out for PC. I wanted to hear more of that song. Music in Patapon always been so fun. Look at this, how can it not be fun? It looks so cozy, wholesome, and it sounds so beautiful. Listen to this awesome music. No, it's creepy. What a messy mess. Exactly. It's so much fun. And I never played Patapon.
Ratatan is coming to Steam Early Access on July 25th, but there's a free demo available on Steam if you want to give it a try.
And we're following that bombshell with a new trailer for Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. An interactive 70s twist.
New Agatha Christie game? In 2025?
Don't you know?
Okay, show me, show me. I've seen those old ones. From like early 2000s or something like that.
It's Hercule Poirot!
Ooh. I wanna play this now. You got 70s disco. Reimagined in the 70s. Hey!
Poirot, I guess you know.
And it's a third-person game. This is the Agatha Christie game I always wanted.
And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt.
I might play this one. I might. It looks like my type of adventure game.
But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly. I've just finished my latest case.
2 detectives and 2
Let's
investigations.
see what I can find.
But someone...
I just love its atmosphere. It's 70s.
It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one.
Who's making this one? Who's publishing?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow.
Oh, hey,
the day at
Puhoy.
least is here. Every question must have its answer.
I think I liked a lot. I want what, like maybe 7 games?
And consoles in September of
Like
2025.
there were like 7 games that I want to play right now that I've seen here.
Okay, I don't want to build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
Dracula? Did I see Dracula? It's a Halloween game. It looks like Hello Neighbor to me, but it's not. Well, whoa, how's Flipper 2 Scooby-Doo? What the hell? Scoot-over. Well, games are good. The show is garbage. It broke like 9 times. That's why we're getting that thing in the bottom. There's like 9 times
At the end of the show, but not before we show you our final one to watch.
showed something and then went back like a minute ago on the footage. Oh yes, I always love to see more Mafia. Like there were like 9 trailers that I saw 2 times in a row because the show kept breaking. But yeah, Mafia, I saw everything I needed. I don't care anymore. I want to play it.
A prequel,
And it's coming soon, after 2 months.
And it also sets things up for what might be to come in
My
the
most
future. Going back
anticipated
to
game
the
of this
1900s
year.
Sicily, so the birth of not just the Mafia game, but also the actual Mafia itself, back to where organized crime first really came from.
In Mafia the Old Country, you play as a character called Enzo Favara, who's an upcoming gangster trying to make his way in the Sicilian Mafia.
As a child, he's worked in the sulfur mines, sold there by his parents, a really horrible upbringing for a kid, which unfortunately happened.
You
back
have
in
to
those
work
days.
in mines.
No
What could be
family,
more
really
fun?
no love. He escapes, he falls in with the Teresi crime family, and then this game really, this story shows his rise through the ranks as he goes from being this impoverished young man to a made man.
For Mafia the Old Country, we moved to Unreal Engine 5, which has really enabled us to do incredible things with
looks
the
beautiful.
characters, with the landscapes, with the...
Since we're not getting GTA
every
5,
single aspect
GTA
of the
6
game
this
has
year,
undergone a
this is
significant
closest
graphical
thing we can
upgrade.
get to
Mafia's
GTA.
always been about pushing the technology of its day to do the best in cinematic story.
Well, it looks more like Red Dead Redemption, still.
It really makes what's already an emotional story even more emotional and meaningful.
We've been able to capture incredible nuances in the mocap, in the acting, in all of the character performances. That's really helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show, which shows a key moment in Enzo's story.
Peggy 18.
Come forward.
Oh, he's gonna become a made man.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family.
It's gonna be more cinematic game of the second half of 2025.
A brotherhood. You're here because of your deeds and the assertions of those who stand at your side.
This life is one of secrecy. If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
It is binding.
Guys, if you remember Mafia, your woman can never
It is
know.
not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Yes. Where do I sign? I'll sign with blood.
Yes. I do.
Then, before the eyes of all here present,
Guys, we're at that time where video game cutscenes look so realistic that if you show it to some older person, they might think it's real life. I even remember when I played Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and there's Kevin Spacey in cutscenes, and he looks very realistic. My mom came into the room and thought I was watching a movie. That was fun, and that was like 2015.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Welcome, Enzo.
Welcome to the family.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto.
Salute.
Salute.
Enzo, to you. I need it. I need this game. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Take a trip to
Is that it?
when Mafia: The Old Country lands on August 8th.
I think the show is gonna end now.
PlayStation and Xbox.
This might have been the last game.
It's a developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you
Oh,
haven't
it's
seen
not.
It all over social media, this is a
It wasn't the
time-hopping
last game
brawler where you
yet.
solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
Have I seen this?
Martin, the game director at Rogue Games.
I don't think
Small
I've seen
indie
this
team
game
scattered
ever.
Around the globe. We're making our first game, Tenet of the Spark. The true.
Yeah, I never.
I swear, my lord.
I'm counting. This is 10th time the show, bro. Too bad. Too bad I'm too lazy to go to Twitch. I don't wanna watch on Twitch.
Must burn like this saint
I refuse.
if I do not keep my oath.
I saw this. I don't wanna watch this again.
Welcome, Enzo.
Benvenuto, Enzo. Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto.
Salute.
Salute.
I never seen anything like this during any showcases. Show breaking 10 times. And it's... Are they doing anything? No? They just
Take a trip
can't
to Sicily,
stop
when
and
Mafia: The Old
restart
Country
the
lands on August
stream.
8th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
So they just continue with this
It's a
broken
developer
shit.
presentation for Tenet of the Spark. If you haven't seen it all over social media, this is a time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
I've seen this. I really need sleep, I feel like shit.
Hey, what's up? I'm Artem, the game director at Rogue Games, a small indie team scattered around the globe. We're making our first game, Tenet of the Spark. The true power.
Okay, now we're back. Now we're watching new content. Ow, my legs!
Bad guys over 3 timelines. Present day, the Viking Age, and the Aztec civilization. All at the same time. You got it, right?
Ooh, that's interesting.
I need you.
And it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore, deal with tricky enemy types, and solve puzzles.
That's such a cool idea.
Question you thought you'd never ask. Like, how the hell does this black boxer have a Viking for the great-great-great-grandpa? Or why does this train car turn
What?
into a giant rock? And the biggest question is, why did they risk it all with such a difficult project? Because they wanted to play a game.
What? The show broke again.
Let your sacred light
It's 11th time it broke.
banish them.
And this looks like a cool game, but we're not seeing full trailer because it broke again. Whoa, what the hell? What is this? Love it.
So my soul may ascend.
This game looks awesome. He's using his own blood to fight. I can't believe it.
consumed in your flames for all eternity, now and forever. Crisol.
Oh, this is Crisol. They mentioned it in the description
You're telling me.
of the stream.
Crisol Theater
It looked
Live is
awesome.
coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 later this
Crisol.
year. And your Steam wish lists in just a few moments, probably.
I hate to say it, Matt, but I think we've arrived at the final trailer.
Final.
Well,
What are we ending on?
How do you want to do this?
On something that breaks again.
Okay. I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there,
Okay.
and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay because that last trailer is really cool, and so the folks at home will be happy, and we've done a good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect to me. Please enjoy our final world premiere.
What are they ending it on? What are you gonna see? I wanna know.
Ooh, I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Summer Game Fest ended on Resident Evil, right? I think.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the parish, to serve the will of Mother. So come, step forward. Let us see what flowers she's given us. Such radiant blooms, so full of promise. Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
They didn't lie. This does look interesting, but what is this? Ritual tides. What?
No, hold on. I've got something to show you.
Oh, okay. Launching on PC now?
Ah.
Now?
I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
What? Everybody expected that. We'll show gameplay at August.
That was your first look at Ritual Tides.
I wanted to see
Terrifying
more.
fantasy where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors.
I
Wish
wanted
list
to
it
see
now because
more.
it's coming soon to PC.
We'll have the full gameplay revealed during the next Future Games show in August, so mark your calendars for that. However, that does mean we've reached the very end of this year's summer showcase.
Don't go anywhere though, because FGS
Technically,
Live
show was
Los Angeles
garbage.
airs right
Worst thing I've
after
ever
this.
seen.
Even more
But
exclusive
games were
trailers,
good.
developer deep dives,
I
and
definitely liked games here more
I'd
than
like to thank
in
everybody
Summer
who's
Game
tuned into
Fest.
the summer showcase,
And
leading
the show was 30 minutes
developers, all
shorter.
of those amazing trailers we debuted.
And I saw more games here that made me
Visit the
excited.
Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist your favorite games from today's show. We'll also have follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and the FGS YouTube channel.
I'm Matt Mercer.
And I'm Laura Bailey. And this
Okay.
has been the Future Game Show Summer
And that's
Showcase
it.
2025.
So many good games, and so not enough time to play. Nah, I don't need this. I'm not watching anymore. I'm tired. I need sleep. I'm gonna shit my pants if I keep sitting here. Shut up. So I'll come back tomorrow for 2 shows. First, Xbox Game Showcase, and then 2 hours later, PC Gamer Show. So, thank you guys for watching. I need rest. And you have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.